So we see a few setup issues here. Camera angle isn't best, but we see hips and upper body a little bit out of sync. I would like to see your shoulders just slightly this side of your hip. So whichever way you think about this, either your hips are too far back or your upper body is too far forwards. Then what we see on the backswing, I'm not sure if this camera moves actually, that we see on the backswing is a little bit of a kick out in your hip. You've got to bear in mind my liner is very thick. We see a very awkward spine angle at the top of the backswing as well, so it's slightly tilting the wrong way. And then coming in to hit the ball, see the classic kick back with the heel as you try to realign everything to make an impact. So let's talk about trying to just think about changing the way you rotate your body, hips in relationship to shoulders, to try and tighten up this strike a little bit. Right, so we're seeing quite an awkward setup here, common. Hips back, upper body forwards. Now then we see a backswing where we tend to turn this way, and then I can't hit the ball from here, I'm just going to slam down on top of it. So an impact then where your upper body comes back, hips go forward, right foot kicks back to try and strike it. See, very common kind of ground first strike, it's not the tightest way to strike the ball. I want you to just really start thinking about your setup. If I stand up here straight, what happens if I put one hand lower than the other, which it does on the golf club, so my right hand goes lower than my left. See what happens, my upper body tilts, hips push slightly forward, upper body tilts this way. So I want you to get that feeling into your setup, feel like your hips just tad forward, so feel like your left hip's right over the middle of your left foot, right hip over the inside of your right foot, and then upper body just slightly tilting back. Now from there, I want you to feel like you turn your upper body on top of the ball without your hips sliding out from underneath you. And then on the downswing, the reverse of that, feel like your hips do slide out from underneath you to drive through, and then coming up to hit the ball, you'll start feeling your right foot starting to peel this way rather than go backwards. And I really do think your strike will transform, it'll really change. When I see people hitting the way you're doing, well, first of all, it's such a skew-if setup to put yourself one hand lower the other and then bend that way. It really gets the angles at address quite confused, which then confuse club paths and face the pass and certainly strike. So it's about trying to get kind of a bit more central to the ball, hips just slightly forward, upper body back, just a fraction, just enough to let your right hand go lower than the left on the club, chest on top of the ball, turn, and then hips out from underneath you. I think you'll find it's very hard at the start to do that. It'll really blow your head off which way you're going. But once you've done it and got a little bit used to it, your strikes will absolutely transform. Thanks for posting the swing, thanks for buying the app. Let me know how you go. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments, love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show, get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.